Revised guidelines on the transfer of teachers from one station to another. The revised guidelines on the transfer of teachers from one station to another. First, the Basic Education Information System or the BEIS teacher deployment analysis for the previous school years consistently reveals imbalances in the deployment of public school teachers. There are still big number of cool-colored schools with pupil or student-teacher ratio or less than 40:1, while at the same time, there remains many red and black schools. As such, it is imperative to effect transfer of teachers from one station to another in order for the Department of Education or DepEd to ensure the equity of teacher deployment. Next, in view of the foregoing circumstances, this department hereby amends DepEd Order No. 21 Series 2005 and issues these revised guidelines on the transfer of teacher from one station to another. Third, while efforts shall be exhausted to secure the consent of a teacher to be transferred, there are certain conditions which can validly be considered as in exigency of the service, and the transfer may be made even without the consent of the teacher. This includes the following. First, when the pupil or student-teacher ratio of the school is below 35:1 for elementary and 27:1 for secondary level, except when the school is implementing multi-grade classes. Second, when there is a considerable decrease in the enrollment in certain schools arising from evacuation due to armed conflict, national disaster, resettlement of families, closure of large private firms in the area, and other similar circumstances, or third, when the teacher is declared excess by the principal or school head and his or her expertise or area of specialization is needed in another school or district or division. And fourth, as such, in the event that teachers are transferred in the exigency of the service, the following may serve as a guide in the decision on whom to transfer. First, the teacher who were last to be hired or last in, first out. Second, non-residents of the barangay or municipality where the school is located. Third, residents of the barangay or municipality of the proposed recipient school, or fourth, secondary school teachers teaching subjects other than their areas of specialization. Fifth, should teacher identified in paragraph numbers 3 and 4 desired not to transfer, they shall be given additional assignments such as remedial and summer classes, work related to alternative delivery modes or the ADMs, tasks concerning alternative learning systems or ALS, and other assignments that their respective school heads may deem proper. And sixth, on the other hand, the following situations should be given priority when teachers are seeking transfer to another station which is in need of additional teachers. First, when the teacher is declared excess by the school head and or his or her expertise or area of specialization is needed in another school or district or division. Second, the teacher has served for more than 5 years outside his or her home, barangay, or municipality. Third, the teacher is a bona fide resident of the barangay, municipality, city, or the province where the school is located, or in the Republic Act 8190 Localization Law as evidenced by the teacher's voter's ID. Fourth, the teacher is joining his or her husband or wife in the same school or in the Republic Act No. 4670. Fifth, She is a nursing mother, or the PD number 603, Child and Youth Welfare Code. 6. The teacher's life is in danger due to armed conflict, hostilities, or other similar circumstances in the area where the school is located, or he or she is in poor health condition as evidenced by the pertinent medical records to that effect. Next, the Division Planning Unit shall ensure that the transfer of teachers in the respective divisions are properly recorded and processed in the EBEIS, and its effect on pupil or student-teacher ratio is analyzed. 8. Anyone found guilty of violating any of the provisions of these guidelines or any part thereof shall be charged administratively pursuant to Republic Act Number 6713, otherwise known as the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees, and other relevant laws, rules, and regulations. Ninth, these guidelines shall be construed consistent with the Administrative Code of 1987 and with Republic Act Number 4670, otherwise known as the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers. 10. These guidelines hereby amend DepEd Order Number 21, Series 2005, other rules, regulation, and issuances which are also inconsistent with these guidelines are hereby repealed, rescinded, or modified accordingly. 11. These guidelines shall take effect immediately upon approval. And 12. Immediate dissemination of the strict compliance with this order is directed.